The federal government has been asked to accept inmates from the soon-to-be-closed Guantanamo Bay prison camp.
US President-elect Barack Obama has made closing the facility a priority and has sought the assistance of other countries in resettling former prisoners.
The incoming Obama administration has outlined its plan to close the controversial prison camp within 2 years, in an effort to distance itself from the Bush era. It's hoped the decision will create diplomatic goodwill among American allies, which in turn could accelerate the transfer of inmates out of Guantanamo.
I think the view from Washington will be that there are many allies on the ground in Iraq and participating in that effort, and therefore there is a collective responsibility for dealing with unfinished business from the war, of which the prisoners in Guantanamo are a significant part.
Australia is one of up to 100 countries being asked for help in resettling the camp's 250 prisoners. But Prime Minister Kevin Rudd has warned that any request would be subject to legal criteria and assessed on a case-by-case basis. The approach has left the government in a difficult position. Mr Rudd has joined the chorus of world leaders who have criticised the facility, but offering to house inmates would no doubt assist relations between Australia and the US. Human rights advocates have also been outspoken in their criticism of the terror camp, first opened in 2002, and a former home to Australian terror suspects David Hicks and Mamdouh Habib.
This historical legacy is one where the concern for human rights was secondary to the desire to create fear around the world. And, the ending of Guantanamo Bay and its replacement with the rule of law is something that should be welcomed by all civilised peoples across the planet.
Ultimately, the US faces a legal minefield if it proceeds with a plan to close Guantanamo, as many of the inmates are being held without charge. Michael Buggy, Sky News.